So, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmates. So, our topic for today is all about assessment. Assessment, the action or instant of making a judgment about something, the act of assessing something. So, assessment, ito yung judgment mo about something o sa isang bagay. Nature of assessment. Assessment is embedded in the learning process. It is tightly interconnected with curriculum and instruction. Nature of assessment. Classroom assessment involves students and teacher in continuous monitoring of students' learning. It gives students a measure of their progress as learners. So, kailangan yung teacher, monitor yung learning ng isang estudyante kung tumaas ba o bumaba o na-meet ba ng estudyante yung objectives na binigay ng isang teacher. Purpose of assessment is to gather relevant information about students' performance or progress, or to determine student interest to make judgment about their learning process. So, purpose ng assessment, sa yung nag-gather ng information about sa performance ng isang or performance or progress ng isang estudyante, or to determine student interest. So, sa pamamagitan ba ng video presentation, mas madali bang natututo ang isang mag-aaral through activity, mas madali ba siya natututo or sa through drawing, mas na-express niya yung emotions niya. Next is evaluation. Evaluation, the making of judgment about the amount, number, or value of something. So, evaluation example is yung classroom evaluation. So, in-evaluate mo yung classroom kung conducive pa ito sa mga mag-aaral. Relationship among measurement, test, and evaluation. Relationship among measurement, test, and evaluation. Measurement is a technique necessary for evaluation. It represents status of a certain attributes or properties in its terminal process. So, halimbawa dito yung is Likert scale from 1 to 5. 1 is poor, 5 is excellent. So, yun yung process mo kung paano mo i-rate ang isang estudyante, for example, their explanation or essay. Measurement describe a situation. Evaluation judges its worth or value. So, syempre, ang measurement nag-describe talaga ng situation. For example, nagsasagot yung estudyante mo ng essay. So, may basihan ka kung ang sagot mo ng estudyante mo or good, bad, or excellent ba, or poor. So, next. Measurement is a technique of evaluation and test are tool of measurement. So, ang measurement is ang technique or process. Yun yung poor to excellent. So, yun yung technique mo para maka-measure ka. So, test are tool of measurement. So, yung tool mo, yung essay. So, yun yung tool mo, yung essay para maka-measure ka sa learning ng isang estudyante. The term test, measurement, and evaluation are clearly distinct but related. Teacher obtain measure from test in order to make fair evaluation about specific trait or characteristic of the student. So, ang teacher ang mag-measure through given essay to the student. Then, para fair ang evaluation, meron siyang measurement or Likert scale kung paano niya i-measure ang learning ng isang estudyante. An evaluation often involves one or more tests. In its term, tests involve one or more measurement. So, here are some corresponding examples. So, test, measurement, evaluations. So, test, question paper of written examination, measurement, answer book written by students are given scores by the examiner. So, evaluations, ito yung fail, pass, individual paper. Questionnaire of survey scoring by researcher, assigning individual values bad, good, very good, excellent to each answer. So, weighting machine or thermometer, etc. Weight in kilogram, temperature in degrees, etc. Assigning status above or below average to each measurement. Relevance of assessment. Relevance of assessment to student. Assessment is a key component of learning because it helps students learn. When students are able to see how they are doing in a class, they are able to determine whether or not they understand course material. Assessment can also help motivate students, just as assessment helps students, assessment help teacher. So, assessment, matututo ang estudyante pag pass ang estudyante na na-meet niya ang objective ng teacher. So, ang estudyante ang nakakaalam kung may natutunan ba siya sa sarili niya o wala. So, assessment can also help motivate students. So, nakakatulong ang assessment para ma-motivate niya ang isang estudyante na halimbawa sa isang pagsusulit, so hindi pumasa yung isang estudyante. So, by the help of assessment, ma-motivate niya yung estudyante na sa susunod mag-aral siya ng mabuti para sa susunod na mag-study siya o para sa susunod na pagsusulit, may pasa niya na yung exam. So next, relevance of assessment to teachers. Just as assessment helps students, assessment helps teachers, so vice versa. Frequent assessment allow teachers to see if their teaching has been effective. Assessment also allow teachers to ensure students learn what they need to know in order to meet the course learning objectives. So, vice versa ang tulong ng assessment sa estudyante. Sa estudyante, matest nila ang sarili nila kung may nag-gets ba sila sa isang topic. So, sa teacher naman, na-achieve ba ng teacher yung objectives na binigay niya sa estudyante. So, relevance of assessment. Relevance of assessment to parents. Assessment is critical aspect of planning an educational program for a child. It is important that parents develop their own skills in understanding the process and providing relevant information to the person who is coordinating, completing the assessment. So, kailangan ang parents ang mag-develop ng gusto ng bata. So, halimbawa, pag ang gusto ng bata, so, ganito. So, kailangan, as a parents, so, suportahan mo para ma-develop ng bata yung skill niya. Relevance of assessment to administrators and staff. Assessment is the process wherein we gather or collect information about students' learning. Administrators and staff are also concerned to the result of the assessment. Through this, they can be able to identify the strength and the weaknesses of the program. So, nandun sa assessment, mga information na about sa student learning. So, ang administrators and staff, to discretion ng administrators and staff kung paano i-handle ang estudyante. So, through this, they can be able to identify the strength and weaknesses of the program. So, malalaman nila kung ang estudyante ba ay weak dito sa science or weak sa math. Yun. Relevance of assessment to policymakers. Assessment of school learning provide information to help educators, policymakers, students, and parents make decisions. For example, assessment used by the teacher in a classroom to assist learning may need to provide more detailed information than assessments, whose result will be used by the state policymakers. So, kailangan magbigay ang teachers ng information klaro para mas maintindihan ito ng mga estudyante. So, your quiz. Give at least 5 examples in test, in measurement, and evaluation. Assignment. In your own idea, the relationship of test, measurement, and evaluation. Thank you. So, I am your reporter, Edsel Junela. So, thank you. Keep safe. God bless.